What is going on, guys? It is Lily2SX and this is episode 3 of my Master League Online series. I know you guys are enjoying my live comms, but at the time of playing I couldn't do a live com and I was just itching to play Master League Online. I thought, you know what, I'm sorry guys, I'm going to have to, I couldn't hold the urge back anymore, so I just went and played. I thought I'm going to have to do a voiceover afterwards, so I'll apologise to you guys for this now, because personally I do prefer the live comms, but I just could not hold back that urge anymore. But we're going to the first match of this episode and we start playing for 26 points, and it took a while for this first match to get going, but right at the end of the first half, a nice little roulette and pass from Gillespie sets Minandinho through, one touch into the box, and then the second touch goes for goal, lifts it over the keeper but manages to get it wide. So that ends what was pretty much a dull first half. But now we're going into the start of the second half, where we don't really have to wait long for the action to get going, as I get the ball over the top through to Makovsha with a nice little pass here, and a good first touch allows him to get a good effort on goal, but it's saved by the goalkeeper, and then Ackerberg tries to follow it up, but he ends up hitting it tamely straight into the goalkeeper's arms. And then here he does a nice little bit of dribbling, which I'm not even sure if he knew how he was doing it, but he gets the ball out wide to his right midfielder, who puts the ball into the box, which my defender should have dealt with, but he doesn't, and he forces my keeper into action, who makes a brilliant save and keeps it at 0-0. But then some good play here from Minandinho to get away from the defender, but then not only to get away, but then he cuts across him. But then this is where the bad part comes. The finish is absolute awful. I don't know how he doesn't even hit the target, but he wastes a really good chance, and that's when I was starting to think this isn't going to be my day. And then it just later confirms that I just thought this is not going to be my day, especially the way Minandinho was playing here. He blocks the shot, and then for some reason I didn't shoot from there. I decided to pass, and then it just breaks down. When it's not your day, you could be doing absolutely everything alright, but it's just not meant to be, and this confirms it here. The keeper makes a good save, but then from the break he plays a through ball to Castolas. This defender should have done a lot better here, but he stops and then he trips up over absolutely nothing. But then my defender Coimbra comes in with a rescue challenge, a brilliant challenge, but the referee comes up to me and goes, Lely, this isn't your day, I'm going to make sure you don't win this match, I'm going to do everything in my power. So he awards him a penalty. I tried to dive a bit late, but I think I leave it way too late and he takes the lead. Now with 5 minutes to go, I was thinking, Lely, you cannot let this be your first defeat of Master League Online. So I was pushing on and I got the ball out wide to Valdek, who had a look into the box and seen there was two players there. Gillespie gets in front of his man and puts it into the back of the net and gets my undefeated run of games to 8 games now. So I salvage a draw in this match, and to be honest it should have definitely been a win, but I get 10 points for it. So we're going to the second match of this episode, and after drawing the last match I'm playing for 20 points again. So into the action, and I get off to a nice positive start as I get the ball out wide to Holigu, or Holiga, I don't know how you say this player's name. He runs down the line with the ball, puts a nice ball into the box, and Volman shows great commitment to get to the ball but just can't keep the header down. Now I get the ball to Gillespie, who plays a nice first time pass and makes his way forward. He keeps himself onside and has a great first touch which keeps the momentum going. He composes himself and slots it into the far corner and makes it 1-0. But straight after that my opponent gets some luck, especially when you compare it to the goalkeeper I was up against in the first match. There's nothing lucky about his build up play, but it's just the fact that he's so lucky. My goalkeeper was such a pussy on this shot, such a standard shot, but he ends up parrying it into the net. So he makes it 1-1 with such a weak attempt on goal. But then a nice little bit of dribble here, but a poor effort on goal puts it behind for a goal kick. But from that goal kick he ends up playing it, I say short, but he just plays it along the ground. He doesn't bring his players closer to him. Then Castolas gets the ball and a lovely finish outside the foot makes it 2-1. Now when most people let you watch this much of the celebration, it means one thing. It means they're going to disconnect, and that's exactly what happened here. So I get a quick 20 points and we're off into the third match of the episode. Now in the third match I'm playing against a slightly stronger team, so you can see I get 39 points for the win, 15 for the draw and 6 for the loss. But this is the first time I'm actually playing against a speed freak in Mvela. He's got 1-2 other players, I think that's Steven Vittoria or something, so that's why he's got a slightly stronger team. But I know it's a bit of a boring match and there's not much to show, but which I did have the quality chances in this match. I didn't have a lot of the ball, but I had the quality chances. But I'm pleased to say, if you can actually defend in this game, players like Mvela, who have a lot of pace, and I'm using the standard team here, won't be much of a problem. There will be a problem because obviously they have some pace, and if someone's good enough to use them and utilise that pace, then yeah, they will cause some problems, but it won't be a problem like they were in PES 2013. Here I should have took the lead, and Minandinho was doing everything right up until he actually got into the box. He just couldn't finish this match either. Like I said, it wasn't one of them days for me. I just couldn't seem to score in certain matches. So here, I got a double chance here actually. I get the ball to Menandinho, he has another great turn, and then he forces another great save from the keeper. So it wasn't just a really bad finishing, the other goalkeeper was having a good game. But then again, you just know when the look's not happening. The ball falls straight in Vela, but luckily for me, my keeper makes a great save and it ends 0-0. Pretty boring match, but you know, it's nice to know that speed freaks like Mbele aren't going to be the ones winning matches literally just because of their pace and, you know, having them like long ball spams, because the long ball spam looks like it's finally gone now. So that ends the episode on 15 points. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, remember to subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.